We researched about beer for young people. The reason why we chose this topic is that it is said young people drink less beer, and we want to find out why. For this research, we took questionnaire to 100 CUBE students. Before we show you outcome of our research, we're going to introduce research by National Tax Agency. This line graph shows that decreasing beer consumption trend. Next, this bar chart showing that percentage of alcohol. In 1995, beer was accounting for 70% of all. However, in 2010, it is almost 30% of all.
Question is which liqueur do you like? Please show this graph. The result is 44% of men likes beer, 56% of men likes other liqueur, and 21% of women likes beer, 79% of women likes other liqueur. So, as a result, many men likes beer, but almost women don't like beer. Second question is how much beer do you drink at one dinner? The result is 7% of men drink only beer, 30% of men drink almost beer, 23% of men drink half beer, 57% of men rarely drink beer, and while 3% of women drink only beer, 7% of women drink almost beer. 86% of women rarely drink beer. So, as a result, almost women don't drink much beer.
Next question is where do you drink beer? The result is 65% of men drink at restaurants, 28% of men drink at home, 1% of men drink at friend's house, 5% of men drink at beer festival, while 56% of women drink at restaurants, 18% of women drink at home, 18% of women drink at friend's house, 9% of women drink at beer festival. So both many men and women drink at restaurants and almost women don't drink at home. They drink at other places, such as restaurants, friends' home, and beer festival. Next question is have you ever been forced to drink beer? The result is half of men answered yes, but other half of men answered no, while 15% of women answered yes, 85% of women answered no. So many men have been forced to drink beer, but almost women have not.
That CUBE students also don't really like beer. At the end of survey, we also asked what kind of taste do you like? As a result, many people hope not bitter and fruity beer, especially women. So Japanese beer company try to get women consumers. I will introduce Germany beer. This is Radler of Suntory. Radler beer is mixed Germany beer and lemonade. Lemon suppresses the bitterness, so it is easy for us to drink. We can find the same situation by TV commercial. Compared with 10 years ago, Japanese company became to use women talent because beer company want to change the image that beer is only men drink.